Hello and welcome to Jacob's Lego Universe. This is a Nexo night set. This is Merlok's library. You get a pretty good session for it. You get 2 things for the app, which I will show you, and you get a magic book, which is what you're listening for, and yeah, it's quite a good deal for a set that's small, and you get some features. What's really cool, if you know the Fortrex set on the back of the box, that's the Fortrex, the whole big part, and that's the library, and the Merlok's library you can attach onto the Fortrex by using these pieces here. So that's what they are for. I think that's quite clever. So now let me show you the things that we need to use for the app. Point down here. Here are the Nexo shields. Now on the app you can scan these to unlock Nexo powers. In the series they use Merlok 2.0 to download powers into their shields so they can take on the Jester, the evil Jester, who is turned evil by using a magical talking book called the Book of Monsters, and he's unleashing lava monsters on the kingdom. So this is the first one. This is Toxic Sting, and this other one is Ice Dragon. Oh, these are really cool. Well, let's move on to the minifigs. So here's Lance Richmond. He's one of the knights, and he wields a lance. You can see his sword here, his little spear sword or something like that.
Lance?
There's a lance, so it might be something like a lance, but it's a very weird weapon. It's either a lance, a sword, a spear. And anyway, it's not actually, you might normally see the lightsaber pieces to attach for a lance for this, but this time it's not. It's like a clobber piece. Or something like that. This is funny. I just dropped it. And it's a really funny clubbing piece. So that's really cool. And let me show you how the shields attach. So they're that little dot on the shield. And when you want to download the Nexo power, you just slip it on. And that's how it looks with the shield on. So it's pretty easy to do. You can have all sorts of fun with this deal. I think it's really cool because you get an extra big. Because this time you get an extra big. You can make a big set even bigger by adding a small set. That's the cool thing about it. I think it is a really cool deal. And anyway, here's Lance Richmond, and he can actually move his visor up and down. And that's his first face. Now he does have a back face, and that's of him winking. Now the spikes and all the gun piece attached to that piece, that's the piece you would normally see attaching to this, but it's not. But anyway, let's move on from that. But anyway, here's on the gun pieces. These pieces are normally used in Lego Ultra Agents, and they're really cool. And here's his jetpack, and this is Lance's jetpack. And these 2 fangs pieces, they attach it. They stop it from, falling off. Stop it from being too close and everything else. And now here's Lance's armour. It's got a hole in it to have his horse symbol. And his neck bracket just fits through there. And I think it's really cool. There is a new mold for Axel. At first, when I looked at Axel, I thought his mold was going to be a Hulk neck bracket with the Hulk neck bracket, a neck bracket with big arms and stuff like that, because it looks like a neck bracket, but it's not. It's attached to the minifigure piece. You know what's even really awkward about Axel? He has really short legs. But let's move on from that. We're on here. So here's Lance's front printing.
Okay.
And here's his back printing. So I'll put his armour back on and I'll show you how good his thing is. And actually, the horse thing is not a symbol that is printed on. The horse actually fits the horse symbol in place. And that's a new shoulder gear. So let's put his helmet back on. With all his detailed armour. And then he looks really awesome with his pack. I can tell you that. So you think it's really good. And around. Everybody's going to be wanting this set. It's a new set. And also it will be replacing the Chima. Lego Chima, which is gone now. Which is gone forever now. And it's been replaced by Nexo Knights. So it's a bit sad that Chima's gone. But still, I still have a Brickmaster, so you'll see the last of the Brickmaster Chima. I think it's really good. You know what? I think this is really cool. Just take a look at that. The Ice Dragon.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's... But, I can't remember. Toxic Sting. Yeah, I remember now. It has this stuff on the box. And here's the little computer assistant, Ava. She's a little computer assistant. And you can see in her hand, she's playing a pixelated game, like Pac-Man or something like that, but with a different beast, and it's a game playing thing. It's like a Nintendo game. But in Nexo Knights. So she is a bit of a small teenager. You know what's really awkward about the leg pieces? The kid pieces, they cannot move. So it's a bit bad that they had to design that. And it's really hard to get her hair off because her head comes off with it. You can see, once you get her hair grip on, it's really hard to get it off. Oh, here we are. She does not have a double-sided face. She only has one, and that is smiling. One eyebrow up, like I sometimes have. And that's a back printing.
Yeah.
And this is her hairpiece. And that hair, and the hairpiece covers all of her back print. The hairpiece is made of rubber, not plastic. Put the Nintendo game in her hands. And that's Ava. On her short legs. A short-legged minifigure. And this is the only set you get Ava in. The one and only set. So this is a really good set to get because only get this minifigure in this set. Unless you're getting it in another set that isn't in stores right now. There are some other sets that you don't get the minifigures in, like in stores. Because I've watched Brick Show and Comic Con, and they had some really new Nexo Knight set, and they had some new Ultimates. They had new Ultimate Lance, which I have here, Lance Richmond, and they have Ultimate Axel, and they have Ultimate Flamer. And they have new Ultimates. And there's and there's all these new Nexo Knight vehicles. They even showed Jestro's lava base. And it has a creature like the Sarlacc in it. But I've just seen this Brick Show's Comic Con video, so be sure to go to Comic Con to see the new Lego Nexo Knights. There's also new Lego Ninjago there, just to tell you. But that is the other one. But you can go there if you live in America. America's Comic Con. And you can go there. So there is a new Lego Angry Birds coming out. And so we'll get to that. But right now let's just focus on this figure. But I'm just reminding you about that. But here is the Crust Smasher. And he's a lava monster.
From still.
He only has shoulder plates.
Turn his face around his helmet. You can't see his face.
Because you know what's really good? I can't really see his face, sorry. And what's really cool about him, the armour does not cover the printing. Most of the armour does cover the printing. It's got a really battered sword. A really broken one.
Okay.
Because he is an old monster, he's been trapped in the Book of Monsters. He does not have a double-sided face.
Keep him still.
He has the one, I think it looks a lot like an evil vampire, that face. I think it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it do. Yes, you do. You look like a little vampire. It's funny. And that's his helmet piece. It isn't new. You'll see him on the Evil Knight in the minifigure series.
Okay.
That isn't new. But his shoulder armour is very new.
Okay.
And that's the back printing of him. And that's all his muscle printing. You can see he has a skirt, a grass-made skirt. And that's good.
Yeah, it might be a loincloth, maybe.
Maybe. But it's definitely something, if you're in caveman times, which you are not, because caveman doesn't have cameras, but if you were in those times, you would have those type of clothing. But we are not in a history lesson. We're on a previewing show for Lego, which is more better than history. So, here we are. A new flyer. A new flyer. So
And
this
what's
is
the character called?
this is the Crust Smasher. I did say the character. This is the Crust Smasher's flyer. Could be a creature. The jaw does move to make it look
Turn him to the front.
good.
See that mouth?
The mouth does move a lot. Yes, it does. My mouth moves quite a lot.
It's quite scary.
It's got some teeth on it. It's also got some teeth back here. And there's bat wing pieces to make it like the flying look. Like that. Flying look. And also there's this really piece that shoots really far. That's really good. And that actually does something on the castle. We'll get when we're on the castle. Which we are on now, the library. And I also will show you this new... Oops, sorry. This is new, bing, bada, bing. And here it is. A magic book.
Yeah.
And a minifigure can actually hold it. I'll just give you an example of Ava holding the book. So she can get a good grip by that piece. You also can get a bit of a grip on the piece that opens. You can see that.
Yeah.
So let's open up the book. This book actually opens. And you can see in there's a little monster coming out of the pages. I actually know what the monster is. It's called a globulin. A globulins are little bouncing ball monsters. But this one is different. This is a globulin spider. And there are globulins stumbled up together. And when you defeat them in the game, when you smash them out, they're all set on, their heads are all on fire like little maniacs.
Okay.
So that's a globulin spider. So that's a new creature that you might want to know. You get big, really big ones in Beastmaster's Chaos Chariot, and also 2 globulins attached on chains. You also get 2 in Ultimate Beastmaster. So that's good. Very good. And that's the book. You do have a little place in the library to stand it here. We're moving on to the back of the library. Let's start from the bottom first. So here's these pieces. You can see the hole that they attach into, and they fire actually. And you can see how that works. You push that, and you push that in, and then you push that, and that comes out. So that's very easy. You can put them in a minifigure's hand. Like when I've got a game and the beast and the crust smasher gets into a castle, she can grab the blaster and get him with it. Go and get him.
Okay, so we've got one there.
And here's another at the back. Now here's an extra piece for shooting. An extra shooting piece. And here's a ladder that you can come up. Actually, I have a good quality for this because in the corners you can hide things. Like you can hide the extra blaster stuff. Or hide the extra Nexo power. So that's cool. You see this here? You push that and do so it does something.
Right, you can turn it around and show that.
So I'll have to aim it at the phone. Probably on this. Then when you push that piece. Oh, sorry, that's what the disc is for. I'll just go and get that.
Go in. Go.
Okay, and here's the little blaster piece. It's got energy running through it. And you can see where that fits. Inside there.
Yep.
It's pretty easy to put in. And you can see it comes in that piece. That's the piece that makes it initially fire.
Okay.
Now let's show you the main feature of this set. So when I'm going to shoot that, what happens? The jail cell, the cell and the book fly out when you shoot that. You can see how that works. The flag moves. There's all sorts of orange pieces. You have a little bit of an instructor guide for building a lance, an Nexo lance for you. But we'll get to that in a minute. A very quick minute. I just need to attach the ladder. It's very annoying. It's very annoying touching the ladder. And you see when you shoot that piece is supposed to knock the bars off. Now this is a very clever piece to build. It's hard though. You have to slide it in. So the circles, you have to get them facing with these little bar pieces. And you fit that onto there. I like the little new shield piece that they put on. That might be a shield generator thing or something like that. I think it's really cool though. I think the video of the shield is really good. Wait, let me open this. And here's a Knighton flag. So that's what the kingdom is called. It's called Knighton. And also, after I've given you the instructor guide, I will show you a poster. A big poster that I have in my corner. So I'm giving you a bit of extra here. And also, what's really cool is, this kind of has a battle mode, a royal crossing road, and also a just secret a tower mode, where you can just see the tower. So it's like a little tower, Knighton Tower. There's the poster, and that's Axel. That's the picture of Axel, the minifigure Axel. So that's the new piece. I thought that would normally be a neck rack. That would normally be a neck bracket piece with the hulky arms, but it's all one piece. And that's Aragon.
Aaron.
Aaron. No, Aragon. Aaron Fox, and Axel has no middle name, it's just Axel. And that's Macy, her last name is Halibut. And you can see they've got all equal shields. So Axel has a bull shield with crosses on it. Aragon has a fox with a zigzag on it. And Macy has a dragon on it. And then there's the leader of the team, Clay Mortingen, and he has an eagle one. And then at the bottom, the guy who we get in this set, Lance Richmond, and he's got a horse shield. And now I'll just show you a little bit of the corner. So that's all the sets. That's the Fortrex that's on there. That's the Rumble Blade, and that's the Fortrex. That's the Rumble Blade. That's the Jestro's Evil Mobile. That's the Mecha Horse underneath it. That's Beastmaster's Chaos Chariot. And you can see those things flying through the air. Those are Globulins. And down there, the little thing down there, is a Scurrier. That's the little Scurrier. And,
okay, because it's dark there, Jacob.
So anyway, that's all the stuff you get. Raceland, Rockland, Cold North, Lavalands, Armville, something like that. And it also pinpoints where all the knights were first born. So Nacy was born in Nighttonia. Aragon was born in Grinstead. Grinstead, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grinstead. And Axel was born in Hill Country.
Yeah.
Macy Halibut was born in Nighttonia. Clay Mortingen. Right, where is his line? Dunlib. And Lance Richmond was born in
Aronville.
And that's all on Jacob's Lego Universe. So catch up on more Nexo nights if I buy any more. So see you later on Jacob's Lego Universe.